Hey, my name is PolishLynx and it's time for some more reality. Well, I'm here, and Lilia is here, and everyone is here. Let's go. Lil, you're downstairs. Hey Maggie. Lil, there's supposed to be a new supernova appearing tonight. I think it should be visible from the backyard. Oh yeah? Yeah, want to go look for it with me later? Yeah, sure, maybe. But right now I need to talk to Dad. Okay, see you later then. So? Hey, look Lilia, you got this letter. Thank you. It's open! Why did you open my mail? Oh, Dad, you've done something stupid. She can get you... You know, she can sue you actually for that. Well, at least how it works. That's how it works in Poland. Even a member of a family can't open a mail addressed to a certain person. And if it's not you, then yeah, you can be sued. Okay. You're going away next weekend. What is this all about? Avoid. Explain. Okay, listen. I think he's worried about you and, you know, not going out as well, so maybe let's try explaining. I'm just going to Toronto for a few days. I'm going to beta test a new VR device. It's not a big deal. You don't have to open my mail and snoop in my business. When were you going to tell me about this? I'm your father, and you live under my roof. I think I have a right to know when you will be out of town, especially if you're gallivanting around doing who knows what. Yeah, I live under the roof, so that does mean I have to tell you everything. I'm not asking you to tell me everything. Listen, Leah, I've been thinking. We are similar, you and I. You know, your mother isn't perfect, but I helped to push her away. By doing what you're doing. By living in my own mind, my own little world. Never talking, never sharing. We didn't even know each other by the time. No, that was never your fault. How can you possibly blame yourself? I'm not saying I was the only one at fault. Just that relationships go two ways. And communication goes two ways. With your mother and I. Who knows? Maybe... Dad, I don't want to hear about you and her, are you? Why are we even talking about this? Sometimes I just don't feel like sharing, okay? Is that so bad? Yeah, you need to stop this. You're scaring me. Come downstairs sometimes. Talk to us. What is going on in your world? You won't even tell us when you're going away for a weekend. There's something wrong with that. You say you're attending classes, but I haven't seen you leave the house in weeks. And your grades last semester. You got A's at Yale. How could you possibly get a C? Why are you bringing up my grades now? Sorry, just... The point is, I don't want to learn what you're doing with your life by reading letters from companies I've never heard of. And I don't want you getting involved in anything suspicious. It's not suspicious. This company's Intermens is on the cutting edge of neural technology. It's all over the internet. The Penta is an incredible device. It's the kind of stuff I was studying at Yale. Neural interfaces are the future, Dad, and I have a chance to get involved with this from the very beginning. And then, what will you do then? Is this an opportunity for an internship? A job? You're not thinking about your future. I don't know, it's just a beta test. It's been 2 years since you came home, Lilia. When are you going to get back on track? What are your plans? Don't know, Dad. Look, I can see you walking the same path I walked. I can see you're disappointed in yourself. For dropping out and coming home, I know this isn't what you expected. I was the same when I realized I might never be able to finish my novels. Technical writing is not what I had in mind when I decided to be a writer. But it's not the same. You had to do the technical writing to support me and Maggie. You didn't have a choice. I'm just asking you not to make the same mistakes I made. To not fall into the same spiral of self-loathing that I did. You still have a chance, just... if you can just pull yourself together. What do you think I've been trying to do? Do you think I've been just wallowing? Lilia. This is ridiculous. I don't want to talk about this. Lilia, please. Maybe we're getting off track. All I want to tell you is that I'm concerned about you. Hey, I'm concerned that you are not communicating. Everything else is... you used to talk to us more. You used to tell us when you were struggling. And I don't remember you ever hiding something like a trip. It's not like I was hiding him from you. I thought you'd be mad at me for going all this way for a VR thing. I didn't think you'd understand how important this is to me. Regardless of the reasons, as long as you are part of this family, I don't want you hiding things from me, from us. Maggie has a right to be part of your life too. I'm not trying to make you not a part of my life. Just because I didn't tell you about this one thing, it doesn't mean... To learn about your plans from a letter. It reminds me too much of... What is he trying to say? Oh no, no way! Your mother. He'd better not be about to... She acted this way. No, just stop it! You don't understand anything about me right now. I'm not acting like her. I'm not lying to you. I'm not hiding anything important. I can't believe you would say something like that. Don't you understand how hurtful that is to me? She always made me doubt everything about who she was, who I was. I never knew what was the truth, what the truth was. I never knew what was real and what was fake. Look how much I hated that. I would never do it to you and Maggie. I'm not her. I know. I didn't mean to. Just leave me alone. And there she goes, back to the room. Oh, now we are on a plane. I can do this. I can do this. Just try not to say anything stupid. Just don't say much at all. I can do this. There's no reason to feel shaky. There's no reason to be nervous. Just breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, just breathe. I'm about to try the best VR there is. The cutting edge of neurotechnology. What I've always dreamt of. It's all worth it. It's definitely worth it. I can do this. Probably. Welcome to the intervents. You must be one of the beta testers. Yep, Lilia. Breathe. She seems nice. You can do this. Nice to meet you, Lilia. I'm Maddie. Okay, things organized around here. Sorry, I'm sorry. I hope that's okay. That's not a problem. In fact, you're not the first taster to arrive. If you'll just follow me around the corner. You can wait here while we finish setting things up. Oh no, I have to wait here with a stranger. What should I do? Should I make conversation? I could try. I can do this. Breathe. Oh my god, his eyes. Are those contacts or some kind of gene world? Wait, what did she say? So, you're still setting up? Isn't that a little last minute? That's exactly what I said. Seriously, we come all this way and they are not even ready for us. Also, as I informed you, Mr. Evers, we are making a few last-minute adjustments to ensure that you will all have the safest experience possible. The Penta is not a simple machine, and we are putting in extra effort to make sure you are all quite comfortable. No worries, I'm just messing with ya. I don't mind waiting. Plus, it's still early. Please help yourself to coffee and snacks, and let me know if there is anything I can help with. I'll just be around the corner at the front desk. Oh no. We're all not together now. Should I say something? Introduce myself? Breathe, Lilia, you can do this. Keep it together. Panic attack. I'm Ben Evers. How's it going? How's it going, Lilia? Fine. What are you doing? Introduce yourself. Lilia Martel. Nice to meet you, Lilia. Silence. This is awkward. I should say something. Something that doesn't sound weird. I guess we're pretty early, huh? Something not weird. Yeah, the test isn't supposed to start for another half hour. But I've been here like 2 hours already. Hey, that went pretty well, surprisingly. I actually brought up a topic of conversation, and he seemed happy to reply. And what are you doing, Lydia? Respond! Oh. Wait, why'd you get here over 2 hours early? Excited, I guess. You know, I came in an overnight flight from California. Landed at like 5 this morning. Figured I could either wait at my hotel room or come here and check it out. Oh, me too. I mean, not California. I'm from North Carolina. But still, I don't want to just wait in my hotel room. Finish your sentence. Okay, let's see what will be. I already started the comment. Okay, stay silent. What was your last sentence? Chat or... Let's go with... Finish, why not? I was pretty excited to get here too. Well, she was, so... Should have gone with chat, huh? Silence again. Maybe I shouldn't have started the conversation after all. Now the silence just feels more awkward. But I don't know what to say. Should I talk about the weather, the panda? I don't know. Well, you can talk about games basically, don't you? Well, this is it. We're about to test the most revolutionary VR tech there is in the entire world. Thank you for saying something. Yeah. Awkward. Like, better than imminent, better than realms. My realms bounties are so jealous right now. Hey, you play realms? Yeah, been pretty into it ever since it came out. Wow, that's cool. I wonder what his screen name is. Me too. We could be chatting through realms right now? No way. Hey, what's your screen name? Realms is massive, but there's always a chance I've seen you around. Lilite. Cool, I'm Starzin. Wait, Lilite? No way! I think I actually have seen you around. Are you part of the super epic party with the half-elf archer? This kind of realms famous. Yeah. You must be talking about NB, Nivanbo. We call ourselves the Ventures. Pretty cheesy, but what I have... Awesome, he's scared of us. We are just that epic. Whoa, awesome. I'm impressed. You guys are seriously high level. This is cool. He thinks I'm cool. Thanks. Actually, I should probably log in and tell them I got here safely. Yeah, no problem. I might log in too. Not much else to do. I've been in all and out all morning. I'm here! I'm at the Intermans. What's it like? Who'd you meet? Whoa, unreal. How was the trip? The office is really nice, definitely seems techy. I only met one Interman's person so far. Her name's Adi. She's nice enough, I guess, kinda blonde. We're waiting for them to finish setting up. And for the rest of the testers to show up. We're kinda early. We? Yeah, me and Ben, and our tester. He plays realms too. His name's Tarzan or something. Not surprising. I bet 90% of realms players enter the contest. So what else is going on? Have you seen a penta yet? Ask questions. Get us all the inside info. I will. I only just got here. I haven't seen a penta yet. Oh. Gotta go for now. More people showing up. Elias, Max, meet Lydia and Ben. Please make yourself at home. Now that you're all here, we're just waiting on some final preparations. I'll let you know when we're ready for you. All here? Four people? Seriously? That's not many. I expected like 10. I don't know how many people can beta test something. Well, okay, cool, yeah, fine. Awesome to meet you guys. Hi. Excuse me, Adi, I have some questions. I'm afraid I can't leave the front desk unattended for long, Miss Arwell. What can you tell me about the medical background of your neural interference? Have you worked with a doctor at all? Miss Arwell, there will be plenty of time for questions soon. We'll give you all A tour of the studio and briefing before we begin. Yeah, suspicious. Very suspicious. This may be both the coolest and most frustrating experience of my life. Did you ask questions, Lang? I did. No response. Yeah, I might have gone overboard. I kind of sent them an essay, but I can't believe how little they said in response. All your questions will be answered and more when you arrive at the studio. Oh. Almost makes them sound like some kind of scam. If I weren't sure they were legit, I definitely wouldn't be here. Awesome, they're talking to each other. Nice from this enemy. Oh, they are legit. I got a taste of Penta last fall at Semicon. It's so incredible, you guys. I was only cooking up for a minute or two, but seriously, best me tell her. Well, so you tried it already? Not exactly. I guess that was some kind of pre-alpha prototype. Now we are testing the really final version, but if the prototype was any indication, this may be the most epic weekend of our lives. Well, I hope they start answering questions soon, or I'm gonna start getting suspicious. There's a limit to how secretive it can be, especially with products that might have effects on your health. Stay silent. Reasoning. I've had some thoughts about this earlier, I'm sure. Yes, let's go with that, let's share. Yes. True, but at the same time, I can understand why they might want to keep the most chances of proprietary. They are the first to market after all. Yeah, I get that too. Well, in my opinion, companies could do with a bit more transparency in general. Everyone, we are almost ready. I'll give you a quick tour of the studio while we wait for the setup to be complete. Please follow me. And this is where the magic will happen. The testing room. As you can see, we want you to be as comfortable as possible by using the Penta. We also have water and refreshments in this room. Feel free to help yourself to those. Excuse me, Mr. Fox, coming through. Excellent, there who you are? How close are we? Pretty darn close, just need to get in here and check the terminals again, checks running the final multi-team, making sure everything dandy for a bunch at once. It's the first time we've really had more than one person logged in at the time. Oh, hey folks, I'm Excel, hardware specialist. So how does the hardware work? What are these things made out of anyway? Well, I guess I could share a bit about that. The Pentas are mainly your standard mixture ABS and polycarbon. And frankly, this job hasn't been as much of a challenge as I expected. Jake gives me the neural interfaces, and wiring the rest of it. It's not much harder than your standard VR headsets. I did plenty of those before I came here. The neural chip is what reads and writes electromagnetic signals, but most of the magic is in the software, which decides what signals create what sensory input. So, if it's like a typical setup, is that the processor on the wall over there? Exactly. The headsets have some impressive chips to get a lightning fast connection, but the real processing happens in that little wall panel. How long did it take to upgrade the Penta from the pre-alpha prototype I tried? It's just me on the hardware, so it takes a little while to make revisions, but we've been lucky. Development's been on schedule. Wait, so how many people actually work here? There are 4 of us. Myself, Excel, Harriet, who is our marketing and relations specialist, and Jacob Lessard, the founder. The mastermind. Mr. Lessard handles most of the technical design and programming himself. Excel, Harriet, and I are somewhat like a support team. Whoa, are you telling us that Lessard made the Penta single-handedly? Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Without us. Whoa, that's incredible, and I heard the development only started 2 years ago. Yeah, that is... Oh, so do we get to meet Mr. Lessard? Yeah, Mr. Lessard will be accompanying you during the testing. Oh, that's why there's extra chairs. Yeah, Wait, so Lessard seriously has no programming support? I myself am an experienced programmer and have occasionally assisted with development, but Mr. Lessard has developed the Penta core independently. Did Lessard read the University of Oslo's paper about... Fuck. Whoa, stop! What's going on? No, I didn't turn on the auto thing. Okay, where did we stop? Support. Programmer. Stop. Programmer. Did Resort read the... God damn it. Okay, what's going on? Alright, I have no idea what just happened here. Seriously, no programming. Experienced. Stop. Settings. Okay, I don't have seat keeping auto forward. Let's not go with auto forward at all. Did let's start the University of Oslo's papers about neural interest before beginning development? What the hell? Okay, something is weird. Well, I guess we skipped that part about Lessard and his programming. Because this is really weird. Out forward, we don't have any skipping turned on. Rollback not important. Text speed. Okay, if I slow down the text now, maybe we can get through this. No programming. Okay, this will be freaking slow. This will be way too slow now. Text speed. Okay, a little faster, a little. Did Lessard read the University of Oslo's paper about neural interferences before beginning development? Why don't you do more of the programming? Is there a release date yet? I'm curious about. Please, 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 everyone. I appreciate that you're all excited, but please save your questions for the briefing. Mr. Lester will be available shortly. In the meantime, let's give Excel some space and wait out front. Okay. Now we can go back to the normal tempo. Okay. So, we're just waiting again. Everyone's here, but they are still setting up, I guess. We saw the pentas fall. They got them in a room full of reclining chairs. It seems to just be a headset. Clunkier than a regular visor, but not that bad looking. Did you meet the devs? One more. Guy named Excel. Hardware specialist. But you won't believe this. Intermans is only for people. No way! Yep, just Eddie, Axel, someone who does marketing, and Jacob Lazar. Seems like he's the mastermind. Whoa, that's pretty surprising. It's a tiny company. Guys, listen, I'm a little nervous. I'm about to meet the person who made the best VR tech there is. And I'm starting to think that maybe this Jacob Lazard isn't human. Well, you don't know if that's the best VR there is yet. Don't get overhyped, okay? Really? Lol. But seriously, what kind of person develops ultra-realistic sci-fi level VR on their own? So you're saying the guy is some kind of genius. He developed it alone? Yeah, basically. Sounds impossible, right? Maybe he's hiding something. An army of computer scientists slaving away in the basement. Maybe he's secretly a magician. He'll just magic the VR into their minds. The thought crossed my mind. Both of them. But he's going to give us a briefing soon. You okay there, Pala? So just right now! Little's about to meet the creator of the most realistic VR in existence. And he sounds like the awesome mad scientist type. Yeah, but right now, we're just sitting around in the staff room, smelling the coffee and being bored. Hey, so is this a little bit crazy? Or is it just me? We're still running final simulations. Kinda weird now. It's past time to start now. Hi? We're in the same room? In real life? Lol. Yeah. But this way Intermans can't hear us. True. It's also strange. Definitely makes me wonder if they've got it together or what. I'm super excited about the whole thing. But I'll definitely be listening closely to the briefing. Yeah. What are you going to ask about? I've definitely got a lot of questions. Technology. Risks. Okay, in this moment I have to save actually. Technology. I don't... Wait, what you exactly studied in that university that you dropped out? And what you actually study at the current one? Okay, honestly, I will go my way, and even if I asked about technology, I probably wouldn't understand a thing. Well, that advanced of a thing, I guess. Let's go with risks. I guess it'd be good to hear the potential risk involved. Even though it'd be super lame to not participate now that we're finally here. Yeah, it was a long trip for me. You too, I guess. You said you came from North Carolina? Yep. What's it like here? There. Never been to that part of the country. This is gonna sound weird, but I don't get out a lot lately. What am I saying? I sound super lame right now. Tell him something about NC. I mean, NC is pretty... I used to go to the beach in the summertime with my family. That was nice. Nowadays I've been playing Realms a lot. Could be anywhere, honestly. Well, I get that. Sorry, that was a weird question. No problem. So, what do you think of the latest Realms update? Pretty sick, huh? Yep, I love the updates. They updated the skill... Wait. Oh, okay, I love the updated skill tree. Got it. So epic. The characters are really the heart of Realms. And the huge skill trees make the characters shine. Definitely. I'm a water mage, but I've got all these intense combos. And really unique water skills that make me sort of roguelike. Epic! Hey, I'm a mage too! Lightning! Just reached level 198. Whoa, seriously? Not sure I'll ever get there. I'm level 56 right now. But whoa, 198? That is mega awesome. Blush! Thanks! Hey, what kind of visitor is that? It looks pretty cool. She's talking to me all of a sudden. It's a Cerulean S4. Oh, this is for? I thought about getting a Cerulean, but ended up with a Nova. What's the speed like? Do those crazy specs really live up to the hype? This game will kind of scary respawn. Okay, you are... Previously, we've got the thing that you are into technology. I didn't choose that option, but let's respond, and you know, you can talk about technology, right? Yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. The speed is good, sometimes the transfer skill to sound a bit fun, and the power time is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, like, how bad? I get about 18 hours a charge. Whoa, that's awesome. I only get 10 hours a charge. How long is your charge? 30 minutes or so. Well, I'm just... mine is like 2 hours. Seriously, that's insane. Maybe it's worth it for the high-end specs, but well, not sure I regret my choice after all. Max has a really loud voice, but I guess she's not that scary after all. Man, when are they gonna make a VR visor that's really well-rounded? Gotta go with the HN series if you want well-rounded. Yeah, but they can't really compete with the S4. I don't know, the spec might not be as high, but they say the HNs are better optimized and might be just as fast in most situations. Plus they're a lot cheaper and charge faster. Wow, sounds like they're as into VR as I am. Yep, but the HNs are kind of tanky, right? Why do you say that? Didn't I just heard that they don't last long. My brother had one that fell apart after like 8 months. I have mine for 2 years now. It's been holding up fine. But do you put stress on the system regularly? That can make a big difference. I mean, I play Realms. Realms is pretty taxing. If it can handle it, you can probably handle most things. Yeah, I guess. Still getting an HN has always seemed like a gamble. I'm definitely looking to Ceruleans for my next device. I wonder if they all play Realms. Should I ask? Would it be a weird thing to say? To two guys play realms too? You bet. What VR nerd doesn't play realms? Sorta. Lost interest after my high school buddies dropped it. Don't know, maybe I'll get into it again at some point. Kinda hard to find free time now that I'm in college. I feel you on that one. Med school does not leave much time for gaming. You're in med school? Yeah, I just started at McGill. Kind of questioning my life choices right now. Man, life choices. I'm a sophomore and I'm still undecided. Keep thinking about computer science, but I suck at math. Don't know how that would go down. I could say something encouraging about computer science. I used to think I was bad at math, but then I realized I was actually good at logic, and that was more important. Well, now you'll have something more fun to put on your resume. That's the next generation of VR tech. That makes us all awesome, right? What? You can put something like that on resumes? Seriously? Not that I tested anything that way, but I didn't know. Whoa, I didn't realize this was a car building opportunity. Sure, why not? People put all kinds of crazy stuff on their resumes these days. I hear people put realms achievements on their resumes. Interesting. Maybe I should pull this out sometime. You know, on the resume puts the Steam achievements. Like the rare ones. No, that's just dumb. Can you imagine someone seeing a resume like that? I think they would laugh their asses off completely. Okay. That's hilarious. Hey Lilia, you could do that. You must be one of the best realm players out there, right? In a way, I'm sure there are lots of people way better than me. But your party is totally realms famous. Oh yeah? What party? The Ventures, led by Nevanbo. No way! I've heard of them! That's awesome! Super weird and embarrassing. I feel like a celebrity or something. Aren't they actually impressed, or do they just think I'm freak? Sorry for the wait, everyone. We're ready for you now. Hey, it's happening! We're finally ready. Briefing starting soon. Oh, right. The change of time today. That's actually tonight, that's true. I was really just a second ago thinking that it's almost 3 AM and out of nowhere it's 7 minutes past 2. What the hell? Did I just time travel? Okay, live chat us. Send pics. Good luck, you'll be safe. And your looks are totally non-suspicious though. And that's why you are here, to test the Penta and the Vitania simulation in a way that has never been done before. With a large number of players over a long period of time, we have taken all conceivable precautions to ensure your comfort and safety during this playtest. I myself will be accompanying you in the simulation every step of the way. Other members of Intermans may join us from time to time to observe. We'll be taking regular breaks for meals here at the office, and to gather your feedback over the course of the next 3 days. If there are any questions, please ask them now before I go over the safety briefing. What are the risks involved? I am about to address those in the safety briefing. Are there any questions not relative to safety? Well, that was kind of harsh. Why is he so grumpy? Isn't he happy we're here? What kind of simulation is Vitali exactly? I played the prototype briefly back at Semicon. Will it be like that? Vitali is a fairly simple simulation. We have not had time to add much in terms of gameplay. It is more of a lush, living natural world for you to explore and interact with. It will seem similar to the prototype, but there is much more breadth now, and the technology has been improved in many subtle ways you may or may not notice. Any other questions? Is it true that you've basically coded the entire Pentagon wrong? The code base is largely created by me. However, I had invaluable support from the Leaderman's team, and there has been plenty of excellent research in this field of study for me to work from. I have a question about that. Yes. Did you read the University of Oslo's paper about neural inferences? It came out just about a year ago. Yeah, it was a fascinating read. Of course, the penta was derived from entirely different substructure, and so is only tangentially related. One of the things mentioned was the consulting medical doctor was extremely helpful and recommended we while developing natural technology. I'm sure that's true in general, but as I said, the penta is entirely different. Wait, really? Is he saying that they had no need to do medical consultation at all, completely? He sounds really confident about that, but you know. Other questions? So you didn't consult with the doctor? This happens again. It's alpha, it's acceptable. Okay, I went with the super slow mode again, okay. Here? Do you have a release? Okay. Other questions? So you didn't consult with a doctor? Do you have a release date for the penta? One question at a time, please. Okay. We don't have an actual release date yet, but we are aiming for a simultaneous release of the pentatology and the Vitalium simulation by next autumn. Anything else? He seems in a hurry to get through this. It's like he doesn't care about us at all. I'm curious how you got into this, Mr. Tharp. I mean, I heard you have a degree from MIT, but how did you decide to do this? Just wake up one day and decide to make cutting-edge virtual reality tech? How did I decide to make the penta? Blush. Well, like many of you, I assume virtuality has always been deeply fascinating to me. I've been interested in worlds like Vitalia since I was a young child. As I grew older and my skills developed, I realized my true calling was to be able to share these words with others. He sounded over his words all of a sudden. Weird, he was so confident up until now. What about... Alright, I think that's all we have. Okay, I don't know if there was any other text. God damn. I guess I will slow this down. Can I? Actually, I think... if I click... No, it doesn't work that way. It's too slow. God. What about... Okay. Alright, I think that's all we have time for at the moment. Please make yourself comfortable. I'm going to go over the safety precautions before we begin. Sorry for that, about it. Didn't we already sign a really long liability agreement about safety before we agreed to come here? Yeah, and the thing even talked about the possibility of brain damage and stuff. Eh? What? Are you serious? I need to actually read the whole thing. Till the earth. Right out. There are just a few more things I'll need to brief you on. This will cover the most essential points of the liability agreement, if anyone didn't read it carefully as they should have. The first thing you should know is this: the penta is not like other virtual devices. Other devices present real outside stimuli to your senses from them to interpret, in just the same way that you normally experience the world. On the other hand, the penta will literally be manipulating your brain waves, making your senses believe they are receiving stimuli that are not actually there. What this means is, for all intents and purposes, your mind will literally be existing in another world. A world of virtual stimuli. Well, yeah, that's kind of the definition of neural virtual technology, isn't it? With this kind of experience, there can be a significant initial shock to your senses, especially with the new, improved version of the penta. As opposed to the less complete prototype versions, the immersion shock can be fairly strong. Please be prepared to feel disoriented at first, perhaps even dizzy or a bit ill. This sensation should pass within the first few moments. Secondly, if the immersion shock does not pass quickly, or if you feel that anything at all is wrong, please don't try to endure it, just log out immediately. While you will not be able to physically remove the headset while immersed, the penta features advanced thought recognition. Simply desire to be logged out and you will be. Thought recognition? Additionally, I can force log out anyone if I feel it is necessary. However, I would much rather not use that feature. If the logout command does not come from the user, it can lead to reverse immersion shock. Reverse immersion shock? Yes, moving your mind from the simulation to the real world can be as disorienting as moving from reality to the simulation, although it is usually a mild reaction if the user is prepared for it. Prepared for it? How do you get prepared for it? If you've chosen to log yourself out, you will obviously be prepared for it. Lastly, and this is probably the most important thing I will say to you, do not leave the starting island. You're about to enter a simulation that is still under development. The starting island is a very large area and more than sufficient to occupy your time over the next 3 days. You may see bridges that lead to other areas. Please do not cross the bridges. They lead to areas that are not yet fully debugged and could be dangerous. And when I say dangerous, I'm talking about potential damage to your sensory systems or brain. What did I tell you? Oh my god. You're about to do something that does have a risk of danger if no more than most adventure activities, such as skiing. Again, it is unlikely, but if a serious problem occurs and you are unconscious or incapable of logging out, the system could cause brain damage. Oh my god! This is a serious decision. If anyone wishes to opt out of the testing, now is your chance. I'm not sure. I can give you 5 minutes to think it over one last time. How dangerous is it really? Like, real talk. We have had excellent results testing the Penta so far. I personally spent a large amount of time in Vitalia. I'm logged in at least a few hours every day. However, that is definitely not like other gaming systems. You need to decide for yourself whether you are willing to take the risk. I will leave you to decide for now. Oh shit. I would say no. Honestly. Guys, remember how I said maybe Jacob will start using human? Well, I think I know what he is now. Oh, enlighten us. Oh, choosing one. He's definitely an android. A very poorly programmed android with no code for human expression. Lol. Whoa. Lol. So he's the emotionless genius type. Let's put it lightly and he just briefed us. And talked about brain damage as if he were talking about the weather. It was super creepy. Hey. Hey. Was that not a bit creepy? Lizard was so cold, distant, not as passionate as I expected. Yeah, and I thought redheads were supposed to be hot-headed. They do say that. Yeah, they do. Not this one, I guess. But I don't know, maybe he's just antisocial or something. He's apparently some kind of computer genius. Isn't that the stereotype? Hello? Yeah, I guess. But still, he talked about the risk of brain damage. The way he said it, it was like he didn't particularly care if anything did happen to us. That's the feeling I get. I'm sure that's not true. Probably just his normal attitude. He has a really cool vibe. Yeah, but what kind of normal attitude is that? I seriously have to wonder if he's an android. I'm laughing my ass off. You're a lot more lively in VR. Sorry. I mean, everyone's different in real life, right? Interesting terrifier. Of course, a programmer would be way more productive than a human programmer. Good business strategy. Wait, you said he was talking about brain damage? Why was he talking about brain damage? Yeah. What can be said? Standard liability agreement stuff. Don't worry guys, it's safe. Totally. I would still say no. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Are you sure? Yeah, seriously. And there's no way I'm backing out now. It will be fine. Others might opt out for thinking only chicken out. Not me. Elias maybe. Seems so surprised. It's been 5 minutes. What do you wish to do? Not going home at this point? I mean, still up for it. Yeah, I mean to. It's still freaky, but I'd so regret if I backed out now. Farewell, please lie back and relax. Put in your headsets. Excel will be around to make sure they are fitting properly. And please, try not to be overly excited at this point. Elevated adrenaline levels can make the immersion shock more intense. Try not to be excited. Might as well ask us to not be human. Holy shit. So, are we there yet? Oh. Looking nice. Nevanbo encouraged Lilia to think positively about traveling to Intermans. You choose to take NB's advice to heart. Your choice has impacted Lilia's outlook and will continue to do so. 44.4% of players made this choice. Ed confronted Lilia about not sharing her travel plans. You choose to explain your plans to Ed. Your choice will impact Lilia's relationship with her family. Oh, so I actually was in minority in the first choice. 69.6% of players made this choice. Okay, almost 70%. Not bad. Lilia had an opportunity to chat with Ben before the other beta testers arrived. You choose to finish your sentence but not engage in further conversation. Your choice will impact Lilia's relationship with Ben. 21.7% of players made this choice. Wow, that's really not many. So 80% went with continuing the chat or not talking at all, if I remember correctly. Max initiated a conversation about Lilia's VR visor. You choose to chat with Max. Your choice will impact Lilia's relationship with the other beta testers. 72.7% of the players made this choice. Reality. This is the end of the demo. We hope you enjoyed playing and are looking forward to the rest of the game. The full game will be released in early 2017. Until then, feel free to follow us and send us your feedback. Okay. That was interesting. I mean, you know, showing the possibilities of what VR might look in the future. So yeah, I really wonder how it might be. I mean, the game, basically the story of it, might be developed in the future. What feedback? Well, I think I said something about the shorts, right? IRL. I guess someone who has like no contact with gaming community but just play games might not know the shorts, as I didn't know one, and it wasn't a short at all after all, because it was, well, it was a short but for the name, right? The two initials of the nickname in the realms. But aside from that, I don't know. I think I don't have anything in particular to point out that would get into my eyes that would be bad at all. On the other hand, I'm easy to actually enjoy a game, and that's my problem as well. So, yeah, that was reality. Hope you enjoyed it. And well, I'm really looking forward for the full version. Actually, I want to see where this will go. So yeah, let's wait for the moment of release of full game, and then finally we'll be able to play it. So yeah, this is all for now. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I repeated that just now myself just right now, and yeah, see you in the maybe continuation of this, and if not, then well, not what I meant to say. See you in the continuation of this, but in the future. And, well, further future, because 2017. Well, we almost have November here, so 2 more months basically before 2017 starts. So in the meantime, other games will be going on. Yeah, alright, bye bye!